Ladies and gentlemen, and all my friends, my name is Kezia Yemima. I'm from SMAK 2, Penabur, Bandung. Before I start, let me thank God for His grace to can gather in this place, in this great moment, Erlangga English Speech Contest. Today, I would like to deliver my speech about the importance of mastering English. What is mastering? Mastering is planning, directing, and controlling, so it could be implemented in our life as well. Or, in the other words, mastering English means speaking in English in the right way without giving too much effort. Another question, why should we learn English? How big is the role of English for our daily life? First, increases our global understanding. English is a universal language. Everybody knows English. English helps us to understand about the global condition at this time. At least we know about the foreign terms lately. Second, opportunities to study abroad. Is anyone wants to study abroad here? Learn English from now. No one knows if the chance comes. You should be ready for it. Third, increases our chance in business. English has always something to do with international relationships, such as business relationship. If you want to do business with foreigners, of course, we should master English to connect with them. Fourth, expanding relation. We can make friends and connection with foreigners without any barrier, because English itself can break the barrier that stands between countries. And the fifth, increases our value. People who masters English will automatically increase their personal value. For example, if they want to apply for a job in multinational companies, of course they will have an interview in English, and of course if they pass it, they will get a higher position, and they can be sent to other countries as an expatriate, and of course with a higher income. Those things show us how English has a big impact for our life. And now the question, what should we do to master English? What should we do? In what ways? First, love English. It will be useless if you study English harder but you don't love what you do. Second, put your target. Put your target as higher as you can. For example, I want to get a scholarship for next 2 years, so I'm going to take English course for twice a week, on Monday and Thursday. That target will automatically motivate yourself. Third, start from small things. If you don't have time to take English course or whatever is that, you can start from your little lovable activities. For example, if you love watching movies, watch English movies. If you love reading books, read English books. Fourth, this is the last but the most important. Encourage yourself. I give you a problem. English is a must curriculum in Indonesia. Every student in Indonesia will study English for 12 years. That's a long time. But why? Only a few of them can speak and write in English well. It means studying English is not enough. We have to build our courage to study English harder, to use English in every aspect of our life. For example, what do you do when you meet foreigners on the street and they ask you something? Most of us usually will try to avoid the boundary. Well, actually, we mustn't do that. We should be brave to answer that question. We should be brave to chat with them. I know learning English may not be easy, but it doesn't mean we stop learning. It doesn't mean we stop learning. Try to press ourselves on to learn English harder. When you feel not confident or nervous when speaking English, it isn't your fault. We're still on content of learning. So now, what are you waiting for? Let's make our commitment to study English harder. Let's build our courage to use English in every aspect of our life. And now, the last question. When should we learn English? The answer is now. That's all my speech. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
It's kind of endangering nationalism. And could you give an example or an argument that mastering English can be a weapon to defend our country?
Okay. Promoting the beauty of Indonesia to the world if you don't master the universal language. If you want to talk Bahasa with French, with people in Europe, they wouldn't understand. They will not understand. So the point is, we have to master English. That's a weapon to like nationalism. Nationalism. Okay, make it clear. When you master English, if the government say students should promote Indonesia to the international world or promote the beauty, the culture, everything, of course we should use English as our language. Of course we use English as our language to tell the world that Indonesia is beauty, the culture of Indonesia, that Indonesia has a potential, has ability. Of course we must use English as our language, because English is an international language. As I've told you before, everybody knows English. So mastering English is a weapon for us to increase our nationalism, to increase that Indonesia is the best country. Mastering English is basic. It's really base of everything. It's really the importance of mastering, of promoting the beauty of Indonesia. That's, if you want to do something, like I've told you before, English has always something to do with international language. So that's already clear that mastering English is a weapon for us to increase our nationalism.